Hope everybody's doing good, man. I'm just on here just to talk with you guys just a little bit, man. Some encouragement, some inspiration. I just want to share with you guys about my topic, as you guys can see. All right, it says I can share this to a group. How amazing is that? This is amazing. They coming up with all kinds of stuff nowadays on social media. Isn't that amazing, folks? I'm up here going live and can actually share to groups while I am live. This is amazing. But I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit. I don't want to keep you guys long. But before I do, I want to recognize who just joined us today. And this is going to be kind of a piggyback off of our Monday Motivational Power Talk. I want to say hello to Kia Well, who just stopped in. Thank you for joining, Kia. You guys, I want to talk. Hey, Ernisa Barnwell, how you doing? Looking forward to seeing you, Ernisa and Kia, on the 25th at our mixer at Zamora Hotel at St. Pete Beach on a rooftop. So you guys need to come on. Don't mess around, Kia. Get on over the water and come on over here and have a good time at our mixer with the St. Petersburg Business League. But what I want to talk about real quick, you're going, all right, Kia, that's what I'm talking about. So, folks, what I want to talk to you guys about today is why people succeed and others don't. You know, and of course, you guys know it all starts from your thinking habits. And if you guys, any of you were on my Monday Motivational Power Talk this past Monday, the title was Your Reality is a Reflection of Your Thinking Habits. So this is going to be kind of a piggyback from that, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper as a story that I want to share with you guys as well. Now, in the midst of saying that, you know, many people don't fail because they don't have the mindset to succeed, that is very true. But you got to understand that there are many people who give up in succeeding as well because they don't think that they're supposed to face the resistance that you are going to face in life and in business. You're going to face resistance. Let me say that 3 more times. You are going to face resistance. You're going to face resistance. You are going to face resistance. What do the resistance entail? It entails that you are going to fail. Now, a lot of people look at the word failure as a negative term, but failure is one of the ingredients to success, folks. Just like resistance is an ingredient. What is the resistance for? Resistance is to turn you into the person you need to be turned into in order for you to reach your goal, in order for you to find your success. Because who you are today is not the person to reach that goal that you set for yourself for tomorrow. It's calls for growth. And how does that happen? You get on a frequency. For instance, if I say I want to earn $1 million in 2 or 3 years or what have you, or whatever that is, my thought pattern has already put me on that frequency. Let me deal with my dog 1 second. You guys hold tight. I'll be right back. Okay, had to deal with the dog. Go sit down. Go sit down. My dog is wearing a pamper because this is her Mother Nature time. So I put the pamper on her so I wouldn't have to keep cleaning up around the house. So you guys understand that. But as I was mentioning, there are people who actually put in the effort to succeed and they still do not succeed. And it's because why? It's not that they don't have the mindset to win. They have the mindset to win, but because they face some resistance, they feel that they're not capable or it isn't meant to be, whatever reason, and they actually give up. But so I want to share a story with you all about a man named Darby. Okay, Darby was a miner in 1858. I've learned this story from the book Think and Grow Rich and the movie as well. Darby was a miner. He owned a mine and he was digging for gold. He had found some success. And then all of a sudden, he was not able to find gold anymore. And he got frustrated because he no longer found gold in his mine. He was digging and digging and digging. He was taking picks and hitting the walls, hitting the scraping and all that. And he was not getting any success in finding gold. He got frustrated. So what happened? Hey, Jocelyn Price, how you doing, cousin? And Regina, how are you? So what happened during that time? He got so frustrated, he sold his mine to a gentleman for $100. A guy offered him $100 to buy his mine. In Darby's mind, he's saying, well, it's frustrating me. Get it off my hands, get it out off my shoulders, get it out of my hair. Give me the $100, you can have the mine. So when the other gentleman bought the mine, what did he do? He studied the mine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember what I told you. Whatever you invest your money in, you got to first invest your time in it. You got to understand the industry of what your investment is going into. So the gentleman studied the industry. He studied the mining game. He gave the man $100, and then he went and he bought an expert. He bought an expert. He bought a scientist to go into the mine with him after he purchased it. And he went into the mine, did some calculation, and he said, you know what? The earth shifts. And when the earth shifts, the veins in the earth also shifts about 3 feet. Okay? So what did this guy do, folks? He says, so therefore, the earth actually shifts 3 feet from where Darby had given up and sold his mine to a gentleman who actually did some research. So the gentleman did the research. He got his mine, started the digging 3 feet from where Darby had given up, and he found all the gold, because that's where the vein was. The earth, remember, folks, the earth rotates on an axis, okay? It sits in the orbit and it rotates. The vein of the earth also shifts. So the shifting took place. The vein had moved, and the guy had given up. He couldn't find it. So what goes there? The gentleman who bought the mine, who got the scientists to come in and explored and found that the vein moved 3 feet over. He dug a new line 3 feet over and found the vein of the earth and found all the gold diamonds in the gold or diamonds in that vein. And he made millions and millions of dollars off the collection of what he found in that mine. Now, that story took place 1858 from a gentleman by the name of Darby who had given up. So listen, folks, people succeed while others don't. And that is one example why. Now, Darby, having the great mindset that he had, didn't totally give up. He just found something else that was more suitable for him. Because after he found out that the other guy who bought the mine from him had ended up making millions of dollars after finding out the earth had shifted, Darby was like, oh my goodness. And what did Darby say to himself? He said, I will never give up on anything else ever again. So what did he do? He get into the insurance business. Darby did, and started selling millions of dollars of insurance policies a year. So he have found himself success other places. So the moral to this story, folks, is don't be quick to give up because you find some challenges. You have to inspect the unexpected. Put that in the comments if you can. Inspect the unexpected, because you are going to have some adversity in your business, folks. You are going to have some adversities in your life. So you have to always be prepared to inspect the unexpected. So that's what happened with Darby. He didn't inspect the unexpected. He just knew that he was going to find everything he needed to find in terms of his goal and then become rich. But it took someone else to do that after buying his mine from him for $100. You see what I'm saying, folks? So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you guys. The reason why people succeed and others won't, others don't succeed. It's not always because they don't have the mindset to succeed. Some have the mindset, but then they give up. So don't ever give up on your goals, dreams, and aspirations, because those are you're representing why you're doing it. You have to know your why. Your why have to be bigger than yourself. So good thing for Darby was that he found success in insurance rather than in mining. That could be a metaphor, or that could just be synchronization or synchronicity. Okay, but either way you look at it, if Darby would have totally given up and reverted back to a lifestyle before he started his mining business, who knows, he probably wouldn't be successful today. Now the thing is, did he become successful because of him quitting his mining business, or did he become successful because he found a different way of becoming successful by doing something else? Who knows? It depends on the individual who tells and appreciates the story. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope this is helpful. I want you guys to share the video. Hey, Deborah Hunter. We got Sharita here. Brother Ronald Harris. Good to see you. So share the video, folks. Hopefully this will help others who are trying to do well in their business and in their personal life as well. And if there's not something that inspired you, or there's something that was not educational to you, fine. Share it anyway, because you know someone this would be beneficial to. So with that being said, I want you to sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Lee. I love you and the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings. Have a great day.